What's going on, everybody? We're talking about episode 2 of the new season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., season 5. So we've talked about the last episode where they realized that they're in the future. Earth has basically been destroyed. So Virgil, this guy that said they were the saviors, apparently he has brought them to the future to save the past. So it's like, so they sent to the future to save the past. And for what we know so far, Earth no longer exists. We're looking at it. It's just rubble and debris. And we see the piece of Earth's crust and the core. It gives you that Guardians of the Galaxy feel. We get this chick that walks up with Deke, and her name is Tess. Hey, Tess, how you doing? Basically, Virgil said that he was, they said that Virgil was the one who had them sent from the past to the future. Tess says the planet was torn apart from some catastrophic event. Could it possibly have been Infinity War? We don't know. This is dealing in the future. You know, they sometimes connect together. All right. But we'll find out about that later. So apparently all leftover humans are on this station and live and bred on this station. So this is what remains of humanity. Tess took Coulson to Virgil's quarters to look for clues. Tess doesn't know about Earth. She said, so what about all the floods and earthquakes and sharknadoes? And Coulson was like, look, that was just for entertainment. Don't believe that. Don't believe their hype. So we get Mac and Deke, and they're disposing of these Kree guards that Yo-Yo and him took out previously. Inside of Virgil's home where he lives in the little cell or whatnot are all kinds of artifacts from Earth, Christmas trees and postcards and stickers and things of that nature. Coulson found a book with all types of graphs and diagrams. I think that book is really going to come in handy. I don't know what it is about S.H.I.E.L.D. There's always some type of book that has all the information in it to let everybody know what's going on. A Kree woman boss comes in, and she basically looks like somebody May is going to fight. And they're going to have a big time fight, and it's going to go down. She came in, and she opened up the feed for the people to eat, and they're basically like they're eating like kibbles and bits. You know, this is real harsh. You know, the Kree is really treating these people real bad. One of the humans stabbed one of the honors, and the honors are people that are chosen out of the humans to be servants or perfect people for the Kree. And he stabbed him, but Gemma went to go save him and try to, you know, fix his wound or whatnot. And the guy that stabbed him tried to get away, and she had these telekinetic balls in her hand, and she made them fly out the door and around the corner and go straight through the man's head. So I said it before, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is really turning up on the kills, man. They are really turning up on the kills this season. I didn't think we would get this from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. at all. I mean, we've had plenty of kills before, but people actually dying left and right. You know, the stakes are higher. The stakes are higher. And I believe that that's what they had to do to build up with the season, raise the stakes so people understand how serious the show can be. Deke doesn't want the team to make any moves because he feels like it would go against, not necessarily go against, but will kind of put everybody in danger. Simmons was taken to a place to basically bathe and get clean for her work trying to save the man who was stabbed. Simmons ends up meeting a man named Cassius, who I believe will more likely be our big bad this season. Daisy made her way to an area that seems like some type of brainwashing drug type place, but she passed out and wound up in the framework. We go back to Cassius, and she told Jenna that she should not have helped. He noticed that she didn't have a metric and didn't really know what was going on with her. We go over to Yo-Yo, and she was able to get one of the tablets from the Kree guards, and they were able to make a barter with a guy named Grill to get the metrics implanted in them, because not having a metric is detrimental to life. It's basically a device that's implanted into the hand that's coded, and whenever there's inspections and things like that, the Kree use that to keep up with people. Deke basically created a framework, or used the original framework that was created to make it a getaway for the people on the space station so they can experience where Earth was. So basically during the metric inspection, people who are low earners, because you earn tokens for doing work, people who are lower earners, their metric turns red, and then at that time becomes a kill or be killed. A life has to be a life given for a life earned. It was a phrase that they had, and next thing you know, everybody's trying to kill each other just to survive. And I'm like, okay, so the stakes are definitely have been raised this season. All right, so the basically just trying to move forward because it's a lot. I did not expect this season. Normally, I watch Shield because it's something that continues. Whatever happens in the previous season continues on. And we're all speaking on the first 4 seasons. Like, you got a feeling of knowing what's going to go on, but they are really putting you in the dark going into this season. Coulson, Yo-Yo, and Mac were captured by Grill during the inspection, and one of the low earners tried to kill them, and May came in and saved them, and Tess shot him to kill him because he was a life that was owed. Cassius wants to kill his servant that Gemma saved, but he told her that he wasn't perfect anymore, so they killed him. The ball lady killed him. You know, she got them balls, they, you know, chopped him out. So he put something in her ear that made her see differently, and basically he just turned her into one of his servants like all the other people. Daisy doesn't agree with Deke using the framework, and Deke saw a news report with Daisy's picture. He said that you're the one that tore the planet apart. So what in the world happened for Daisy to have quaked the planet to pieces? That means Daisy in Shield on the show has basically gone to the OP comic book level quake that we know of in the comics. Deke said that Shield tried to save the world, but it was too late. Gemma can basically now hear Cassius, you know, from whatever he put in her ear to make her a servant. And he said, you're learning well, just in time for my guests to arrive. And the ship pulled up. We do not know who's on the ship. I want to know what you thought about episode 2, and let me know what you're thinking about the season so far. We'll see you guys in another video.